Hi Shark Tank fans and dog lovers. My name is Mark Schutte. I'm 62 years of age. I live here in Bend, Oregon. I work as an architectural designer, draftsman, specializing in solar homes. I'm also a hobby inventor with several sports-oriented inventions that have gotten the most traction with this latest one and have developed a growing business around it. Let me introduce you to the dog-powered scooter. It's the most practical, safe, and fun dog exercise rig ever. You've seen the current ways we exercise our dogs. On bicycles, skateboards, rollerblades, and all the dog out front on a single line methods of mushing. All are dangerous, and they all take months of training and still are not appropriate for the urban environment. But now we have a design for the masses. This is my product. I make everything you see here, the scooter and the dog pulling system. In fact, it's the only quality adult kick scooter manufactured in the United States now. I also custom fit my dog pulling system to recumbent trikes. Let me show you the features. It has a very low center of gravity. The scooters are very stable and easy to ride on their own. And the dog stabilizes it even further by acting as a third wheel. You can even slow to a dog's walk and still get a ride. To show how the dog stabilizes the scooter, the dog will even hold the scooter up when you get off and let it go. Yet there's no downward weight on the dog when it's in use. You have precision steering control and braking control over the dog, since the dog is behind the steering wheel, not out in front as conventional. Thus there is no commands or dog training involved. You can go anywhere with this, on busy sidewalks, on mountain bike trails, or even inside of a building. It has excellent dog control, even better than a leash. They are always in the same spot and no wider than using a leash. And of course there's always a wheel cover to keep the dog out of the spokes. The 2-point clip-in is unique and restricts the dog to only going forward. They cannot turn or pull you over to the side in a chase. They may still want to chase, but you will only get a shot of forward energy, which is controllable with the steering and braking. And soon the dog learns what he can and cannot do in the system and cooperates. The clip-ins have spring-loaded shock absorbers, and the rigging supports the dog side to side to keep him from contacting the sides, and also vertically in case of a stumble. The dog can even sit and lie down while clipped in. This is a teamwork sport. The rider can do any or all of the work at any time. But when the dog has the drive to pull, it's a mild mushing sport, and that's what it's designed to do. And it's only 4 to 6 pounds of pull needed to keep the scooter at speed on the flat once an adult rider kicks to get it rolling. That's no more than a high drive dog will pull on a leash. You do need to kick and help up any hills and get off and walk, or you could even jog up the steeper hills. This has a large potential market. Since it's so safe, most anyone can ride it. Kids, teens, older folks, heavy folks, even some handicapped folks. I've done a few of the dog-powered trikes for wounded war veterans with their service dogs. One was even paid for by the Veterans Administration and classified as a medical prosthesis. 60% of my customers are women. These are very good demographics. It's designed to handle up to 4 dogs. My favorite configuration is 2 dogs in line tandem on the right side. That's perfect for moderate mountain bike trails or busy sidewalks since it's so narrow. But the dog on each side configuration is so stable, it can even go on packed snow on the roads. I've even had a mini horse in the system and it works. I know this will look great on Shark Tank since it's so kinetic, and the audience will get a kick out of seeing the sharks riding it on the stage. I get great comments from people as I zoom by or when they come up to me, like, "That's the coolest thing I've ever seen. That looks like fun. Great solution, genius, and I can't stop looking at it." I consider this product a gift I've been given. since it worked so well from the very first prototype. And it's perfect for the times. Urban or rural, it's a new dog sport for all ages. It's green energy, not a trend. This is a permanent tool, and it makes these high drive dogs more valuable. So I am asking the Sharks to help me give this gift to the world. I'm offering a 10% share of the company for a $200,000 investment. This probably is considered a Series A round investment, since I do have a steady revenue from it. These funds will allow me to solve my biggest challenge, which is to lower my production costs by producing a larger volume, thus allowing me to lower my price and create a profit margin. The obvious direction would be to go overseas, but I would also like to investigate manufacturing through my current source and others here in the United States. Right now I sell about 2 to 4 units a week at an average price of $500 per sale. But I don't make a profit. I'm just making wages and am able to keep my small batch local production going. The last couple of years I've averaged $90,000 in gross sales. And this year is looking even better. About 2,000 units have been sold now in the 9 years since I've started, and I've never received a report of any injury to dog or rider. The funds will also allow the development of a complete business operating model with product liability insurance, accounting, marketing, and new product development. I have more dog-powered units already prototyped. I do not have a patent for the product, but that still can be investigated and available for all future improvements. Of course, I will continue to produce the product, whether I get funding at this opportunity or not. I am that committed and passionate about it. It's my life. It's my income, my recreation, my socialization. It's my legacy for future generations. Thank you for watching. See you soon, I hope. And stay tuned for clips of the scooter in action.
It's heaven.
Walking him, you just can't work him enough. Like, you get exhausted before he ever remotely gets close. So this is perfect.
The idea for these pooch-powered scooters dawned on Mark Schutte about 8 years ago.
I remember seeing a woman with a baby jogger. She was pushing the baby jogger, trying to go in one direction, but she had a dog and he was pulling her 90 degrees. So I'm going, why doesn't somebody invent something to get all of that animal energy focused in one direction? And then I started watching how we normally have our dogs pull us. You know, skateboards, bicycles, snow, sleds, rollerblades, and I'm going, they're all dangerous. And the dog is out of control because he's out front, and it's not really appropriate for the urban environment.
So Mark's first prototype had a side wheel attached, but he found out that dogs just did fine without it.
It just does so many things. I mean, first of all, it's fun, and it's very practical dog exercise. And the dog control is excellent because he's always in the same spot. It's cut down my use of a leash probably in half. And the dog can go as fast as he wants. He doesn't have to be pulling me and waiting for me. Come on, Crushy. Good boy, good boy.
Every dog I saw hooked up and prepped for takeoff, including my big lab Texas, didn't need much prompting before go time.
Come on, Tex, let's go.
We got Coulter on it for the first time. He immediately just understood what was going on. And I went and ran with him for at least a couple miles. And it just, I don't know, it was just natural. It worked perfectly.
If scootering doesn't appeal to you, Mark has expanded his canine contraptions to include a recumbent bike-like trike. And they're not just for athletic active dogs. The way they're designed, the dog-powered scooters and trikes could help blind and/or deaf dogs exercise safely as well. As for Mark, he's already looking down the road even farther.
Come on, Crushy. It gives me a great ride and a great thrill, and I think it's a new sport, urban mushing.